that time once again. It's time for a new track preview. Today, we are previewing the Formula One Miami International Autodrome. Gameplay is from rfactor 2. I'm using a mod for the track and a mod for the car. As always, those links will be in the description. They are available on the Steam Workshop. As always, with mods though, use at your own risk. The Miami track becomes the third FIA Grade 1 circuit in the United States, joining Indianapolis and Circuit of the Americas. This is also the 11th location to play host to an F1 event in the United States. This is not the first time F1 has come to Florida though, as they ran one race at Sebring in 1959. This will mark the first time since 1984 F1 has raced twice in the United States in the same season. The race is expected to generate 4,000 new jobs, 35,000 hotel bookings, and over $400 million in economic impact, according to F1. McLaren CEO Zak Brown had this to say, quote, "It's gonna be awesome. I've been here 6 years and I've never seen demand or buzz for a Grand Prix like I've seen for Miami. We can easily double our hospitality and we're already the largest hospitality buyer in Miami. It rivals the Super Bowl as far as, are you going to the Miami race? I've been around F1 for 20 years and I'm used to going to Grand Prix, but I've never seen anything like it." End quote. The track is located all on private property around Hard Rock Stadium. Hard Rock Stadium plays host to the Miami Dolphins of the NFL and the Miami Hurricanes college football team. The track is a temporary circuit utilizing pre-existing roads and new purpose-built roads constructed throughout the Hard Rock Stadium complex. Miami Dolphins owner Stephen Ross was the man behind the push to bring F1 to Miami. This is the beginning of a 10-year contract for F1 in Miami. The Miami Grand Prix was originally intended to be contested starting in 2021, but this was delayed a year. Plans for a track initially started in 2017 as a street track through downtown. But due to complaints from residents, plans shifted to Hard Rock Stadium. The Miami Grand Prix still faces heavy opposition from some, as even as late as April 20th, a Miami-Dade Circuit Court judge denied a preliminary injunction to stop the Grand Prix from going ahead. Most residents' complaints are over noise levels. Race organizers have erected multiple sound barriers and have limited track time on Friday to after 2:30 p.m. local time, as to not have an effect on the school day. Organizers also have in place a plan to measure noise levels throughout the event. However, there could be further legal roadblocks for the Grand Prix following the initial race on May 8th. In denying the preliminary injunction, Judge Ellen Fine claimed that, quote, "any potential harm was avoidable and that the evidence submitted was, quote, highly speculative." 75 track configurations were under consideration, while 36 of those being simulated. The track has very little elevation change. The track used 24,000 tons of asphalt to construct. The asphalt is a mix of local lime rock and Georgia granite. The asphalt was laid out over 85,000 yards. The track has an average width of around 50 feet. The track is expected to have an average speed of 223 kilometers an hour or 138 miles per hour, with a top speed of 320 kilometers an hour or 198 miles per hour. The track is expected to feature 3 DRS zones between turns 10 and 11, 16 and 17, and then turns 19 and 1. Pirelli will be bringing the middle of their lineup with the C2, the C3, and the C4. The Miami International Autodrome is a 5.41 kilometer, 3.36 mile circuit featuring 19 turns, 7 to the right and 12 to the left. The lap starts on the pit straight, running alongside Hard Rock Stadium, and the run down to right-handed turn 1. You can get a pass done into turn 1 if you're feeling a bit brave, but I wouldn't call it a great opportunity either. The exit of 1 is quickly followed by a left-hander of turn 2. Turn 3 is a long right-hander. The exit of 3 leads you to the other side of Hard Rock Stadium, and then a left-right S's section of 4 and 5. Turns 6, 7, and 8 are really just one long left-hander that gets tighter and tighter. The exit of 8 leads to a straight that goes alongside the tennis courts, and this feeds into the flat-out corners of 9 and then 10. Turn 10 leads to the first of 3 planned DRS zones. Turn 11 is a left-hander, and what I would consider the first good overtaking spot. Turn 12 is a right-hander leading to a quick left of 13. The exit of 13 leads to a left-right chicane of 14 and then 15. The exit of 15 leads to a short run down to turn 16. The exit of 16 leads to the longest straight in the second of 3 planned DRS zones. Turn 17 will be a hard braking into a left-hander and another good overtaking opportunity if DRS hasn't already got you the position. The exit of 17 leads to the fast left and then right of 18 and then 19. The exit of 19 leads back to the pit straight and the third and final planned DRS zone. And that is a lap of the Miami International Autodrome. I'm not totally sure how I feel about this track. It's not a terrible track to drive. I think you can overtake here, but there's only 2 to, if you're feeling ambitious, maybe 3 spots a lap to do it. And on a track with 19 corners, I would like a little more. I think DRS may be too powerful, especially down the back straight. That being said, it's not 100% clear how many DRS zones there'll be, where they'll be, or how long they'll be. I think given the limitations on track design, I think the design is pretty decent. Now, you've heard from me, and now I want to hear from you. What are your thoughts on the Miami Grand Prix and the Miami International Autodrome? Do you think the track will provide good racing? Let me know what you think down in the comments. Thanks for watching, and until next time, so long, everybody.